Hi everyone and welcome to Marel Live. Today we will focus on how to optimize the value of your trim. Yield is one of the most important KPIs in fresh meat processing. About 60% of final production costs come from raw materials. In case you are using or selling trim, it is important to manage the trim processing in an optimal way. Knowing the fat-lean ratio of incoming or outgoing meat can be used to improve the profit margin. At the same time, contaminants like bone fragments and fat content are huge issues from a quality standpoint. End customers make increasingly more demands regarding food quality. Trim handling solutions control quality and value of trim products by rejecting contaminants and controlling fat content. Our aim today is to inform you on how our solutions will give processors more control of the incoming raw material and final product. We will present the existing trim handling solutions, there will be a customer interview, and at the end of the program you will have the opportunity to ask questions. Our first presenter today is Skuli Sigurdsson, our Director of Product Management. He will explain the functions and advantages of the different trim handling solutions and in which cases they are best used.
What sets the price of beef and pork trim is how lean it is, or to put it in a different way, what is the fat content. So in the busy world of buying and selling trim, claims that the fat content was higher than specified are a daily occurrence. And then we have the more quiet but possibly more common lean giveaway, which meat processors suffer in an attempt to reduce those fat claims and possibly even to stay in business. And by lean giveaway, I'm referring to the fact when the meat has a higher lean meat ratio than was paid for, at great cost to the meat processor. And then we have the ever-increasing demand for food safety, quality, and consistency. And to address all those issues, we have the Marel Sensor X, which is an X-ray unit which scans pieces or stream of meat, determines the fat percentage, and rejects bone fragments, stone, metal, and dense contaminants. And we have designed around the Sensor X proven solutions that fit the different needs in meat processing companies. And today I will be talking about 4 different proven solutions that cater to different needs in various meat processing scenarios. First, I will be talking about trim monitoring, our simple entry-level system. Second is a trim inspection system for further processing companies that need to verify the quality of incoming trim and wish to benchmark their suppliers. The third is the trim standardization system, basically an extension of the trim inspection system and a better fit for inline operations. The final system, the trim management system, is intended for deboning facilities that are selling fixed CL packages. Note that the term CL stands for chemical lean and the term fixed CL is similar to fixed weight, only with a controlled fat percentage instead of weight. Trim monitoring is our smallest and simplest system. It is a flexible solution but can require more labor and provide less throughput than the more advanced systems. Since this is our flexible option, it can be used in various circumstances. But let me give you an example. A medium-sized sausage manufacturer is making 200 kilo batches of pork shoulders and bellies. This system can help him control the ratio of these two products so that his sausage mix gets the right fat content. And now for a trim inspection system. Here we see the system running at our customer's facility in North America. The trim inspection system is traditionally an offline system scanning meat coming in from various suppliers. The unique points of the trim inspection system are the advanced reject mechanism with integrated knife unit and the best bone detection available in the meat industry. A typical user of the trim inspection system is a grinding facility with very high quality standards in regards to bone complaints and the need to benchmark different trim suppliers. Fat content varies greatly from one batch to the other, and it's good to know that you're getting what you pay for. Benefits, as stated by our customers, is more good business due to fewer bone issues, and from their own suppliers, less variations and more quality. Later in the show, we'll have a story from a plant in Germany that is also happy with the results they have been getting from the trim inspection system. The third system I'm going to show you is the trim standardization system, an extension of the trim inspection shown before. But the standardization fits better as an inline system as shown here, integrated with the mixing and grinding process. In this system we have multiple infeeds with different categories of trim. The flow from these inputs are controlled to reach the desired fat percentage. So the output of the trim standardization system is a mixture filled up to requirement, total fat percentage in the mixture is accurate, and the meat has been cleaned of bones and contaminants. Actually, inline standardization is an established way of working in the industry. But what's new and unique here is that this is the only system with such advanced bone detection and rejection. So, the trim standardization system is the ultimate system for any further processor with high quality standards that wish to control their quality in an inline operation. The fourth and final solution I will show you is the trim management system, which was designed for beef deboning facilities. In this system, meat comes directly from the deboning line and is collected into small batches which are then scanned and the CL is determined. Again, CL stands for chemical lean. The higher the chemical lean means less fat and higher market price for the trim. After scanning, a grading unit then collects the meat batches together to create a final bin, a bag or a crate of the accurate fat levels. The deboning facility has specific orders of trim for the day, and those orders are entered into the trim management system. The system then fills those orders utilizing the meat coming from deboning in the most optimal way. So the benefits seen by companies using the trim management system are minimized lean giveaway, fewer fat complaints, fewer bone complaints, and last but not least, they get the best value for the trim by maximizing production of high value product. So this is the best system there is to make fixed CL packages of multiple fat levels at the same time. This has been my brief presentation on Marel trim handling systems. Fantastic tools in maximizing the value of trim. I hope this brief overview has shown you Marel's strive in creating complete system solutions to fit the different needs of the beef and pork industries.
After this overview of solutions, we would now like to show you the experience of one of our customers, Mr. Haas, owner of the company Haas in Nannweiler, Germany. The company is mainly producing sausages and toppings of pork and beef for a pizza producer. At the beginning of this year, they bought our trim inspection system and are highly satisfied with the benefits it provides them.
Also wir sind ein mittelständiges Familienunternehmen. Wir beliefern weiterverarbeitende Lebensmittelindustrie und wir arbeiten hier am Standort mit 120 Mitarbeitern. Wir produzieren in unserem Betrieb hauptsächlich Pizzatoppings für einen Pizzahersteller. Ja, also wir produzieren Rohwürste, Salamis, wir produzieren Kochschinken, wir produzieren Granulate, also Rindfleischgranulat, Schweinefleischgranulat, Bacon, solche Produkte. Ja, wichtig für unsere Kunden ist einmal der Geschmack und das nächstwichtige ist sicherlich die Produktsicherheit. Da die Produktsicherheit eines der wichtigsten Themen für unseren Kunden ist, wollten wir die Produktsicherheit nochmal erhöhen. Wir kontrollieren alle Fleischprodukte, die bei uns verarbeitet werden, werden zu 100% nochmal von Metzgern bei uns visuell nachkontrolliert. Und um sicherzustellen, dass wir wirklich alle Fremdteile aus dem Fleisch rausnehmen können, haben wir uns entschieden, diese Anlage zu kaufen, um die Sicherheit nochmal zu erhöhen. Wir kontrollieren mit ihrer Anlage Schweinefleisch, Rindfleisch und Putenfleisch auf Knochenreste. Was wir visuell nicht finden können, zum Beispiel wenn ein spitzkantiger Knochen im Fleisch drin steckt, was wir visuell nicht sehen können, findet die Maschine dann. Wir konnten mit der Maschine einen Mehrwert für unseren Kunden erzielen, obwohl wir 100% unseres Fleisches, das wir verarbeiten, visuell kontrollieren, konnten wir nochmal Knochenreste und Knochensplitter finden, die zum Beispiel im Fleisch drin gesteckt haben, die wir gar nicht bei der visuellen Kontrolle finden konnten, hat die Maschine gefunden. Dadurch ist die Produktsicherheit nochmal höher geworden und das ist der Mehrwert, den wir haben und auch unser Kunde hat. Also wir haben uns für die Anlage entschieden. Zu einem, unser Kunde hat die gleiche Anlage in einem eigenen Werk auch stehen und arbeitet mit dieser Anlage, ist sehr zufrieden. Und wir haben uns auf dem Markt umgeschaut, haben uns verschiedene Systeme angeschaut und waren eigentlich von dem Marel-System, das hat uns am meisten überzeugt. Dann haben wir Tests bei uns im Haus gemacht und wir waren eigentlich erstaunt, wie kleine Knochensplitter die Anlage findet. Und da war das für uns keine Frage mehr, dass wir uns für Marel entscheiden.
Hi, welcome back to our show, and welcome Scully, of course.
Thank you.
We're available for your questions right now, and let's see what questions we already have. The first question is, what kind of contaminants are detected by the system, and how small are the pieces that can be detected?
Yeah, the biggest focus and the biggest challenge is on bone detection, which is kind of where our main differentiator is. Mm-hmm. And we can consistently remove bones larger than 5 millimeter, even smaller, but our 5 millimeter is our benchmark on bone contaminants. And then as this is based on X-ray technology, it also detects very consistently any dense contaminants, meaning the rule of thumb, if it sinks in a glass of water, it can be detected by X-ray. So we're talking about metal, stone, glass, rubber, dense objects like that. But 99.9% is going to be bones. So that's kind of where is the bigger challenge, and that's what we focused on.
Let's see, another question. How can you obtain the maximum value of your products with the CL value?
Yes, like I explained a little bit earlier, is that the higher the lean percentage, the higher the market value of that trim is. But then also for each category, for example, 75 CL, 80 CL, 90 CL, the market prices go up and down. So an operator has the opportunity, with the increased flexibility and control from the trim management system, to actually play the market in a way. While the most value is in 90 CL, the highest profit could be actually moving towards a lower CL, if that makes sense, due to the fluctuation in market prices.
Okay. can you also improve traceability by means of trim handling solutions?
Yes, absolutely. With our focus on complete solutions, integrated solutions, we have the ability to track the piece from start to finish. This is mostly relying on our Innova software. So we can, coming into the system, we can say which line, possibly which supplier, and possibly which lot the piece of meat came from, or batch of trim, and then we can track that fully until it leaves the system, still maintaining all that information in the Innova software.
What are the advantages for a deboning company using a trim handling system? And which system would be best to use for such a company?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we have the different solutions, so it is kind of it is not one fits all. It is like we have these solutions to fit the different needs of the industry. But the advantages of the trim handling systems are much better quality through the bone detection, which is an ever increasing issue, and there is the traceability. But then also we have things that it is easier to put your finger on. For example, it is coming through the fat claims, which is claims from your customers when you are selling too much fat in your meat, and then it's the lean giveaway when your customer is not claiming, but you are instead giving that customer too much lean meat.
Yeah, too much value, in fact.
Too much value, and that's where the payback comes from. That's where the benefits come from those systems. And
also from the fact, when you look at the raw material, there's also a benefit regarding trim handling systems.
Absolutely, through the I mean, in the way that the processors now have this increased flexibility, better control of the process. You can do in real time. You can adjust your production, adjust your orders based on the market situation. But that is up to the processes, to depending on how flexible they can be in what they produce over the day.
And I was thinking actually also regarding suppliers, there might be a benefit for processes when measuring the content.
Yes, when you're measuring the content coming in from your suppliers.
Yeah.
Absolutely. From one of our customers, we've seen this. When you start to benchmark your suppliers, you start to get better quality, more consistency into the building, and also by scanning it at the early process, you will also get this contaminant-free product, and you know what's in there. And actually, there is this not direct benefit, but it maybe comes that our processors, with the better quality, with the more flexibility, they are able to maybe adjust their business. Meaning, if it's bone-free product, you might have the opportunity now to go for a coarser grind, better texture meat.
Okay, so many advantages looking at the input as well as the output.
Yeah.
Let me see if there are more questions. What's the benefit of a trim handling system for a final product like mincemeat? And I think that relates to the coarse meat.
Yeah, I mean, benefit to a producer of minced meat, you say. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's our focus is to do it as early as you can in the process, because then you are putting the right material into the process. So we actually prefer scanning just before the grinding process. Then we, and what you get out of that is a more consistent product and higher quality product through less contaminants.
Okay. I think this covers it all. I'd like to thank you for these questions and these answers. And I'd like to thank you for watching our show on trim handling. In case of questions we did not respond to, be sure we will reply to you as soon as possible. All questions will be addressed. And for more information on trim handling, please visit our website marel.com or contact your local Marel representative. We hope to see you soon at another occasion.